Ladies and gentlemen, good day to you. I'm so glad again to be able to do this video. Always a pleasure to do that. My topic today is how can people live well with each other? How often do you ask yourself this question? Many people can't live well with others due to their rudeness, their lack of compassion, their tendency to disregard others' value, and their complex of superiority. Well, if we are sincere, we can agree that there are people, really, whatever they do, they're not able to live well with other people. There's always a conflict. There's always trouble. They themselves cause conflicts, trouble. And then they can even explain why they're not able to live with other people. A lot of relationship experts have a lot to say about that. Okay, there are ways we can adopt just to be able to live with other people. If we follow them strictly, correctly, you may be able to say one day, okay, so I have done the right thing, so I know how to live well, how to behave well, how to talk to other people, so they can stay in my corner, so they can stay in my life. One thing we should think about is what we call boundaries. While we establish boundaries in regards to other people, we should know and respect other people's boundaries also. We respect their personal space. We don't do whatever we want to them, and we don't say whatever comes out of our mouth. Another way to live well with other people is by creating a sense of community. We should make it our mission to build connections and address issues before they escalate. And also, we should be reliable people. When you make a commitment, you make sure that you keep it up. If you are invited somewhere, do all you can to get there on time. When you do that, you can build really good trust with other people. There are a lot of people who take pleasure really in insulting other people, in talking badly about other people. How would you expect other people to trust you and to be your friends and to live well with you if you're acting this way? I know it is possible sometimes to have a disagreement with other people, but you know what? We should try to avoid what we call petty disputes. Disputes that make no sense. Disputes that we sometimes really trigger. So we should avoid to have those disputes so we can really conserve our friendship, our relationship with other people, right? Something that we should keep in mind, whatever we do, we will not be able to change certain people. So accept other people the way they are. You won't be able to change their behavior. If you keep trying, so you're going to get in conflict, and then you won't have any good relationship. What about the bad jokes? Bad jokes about your friends, bad jokes about people. Because there are people who don't really accept that. I personally don't do well with bad jokes. That's why I avoid making bad jokes about other people. So they don't have an excuse to really make bad jokes about me, about my life. So stop being rude to your friends, your co-workers, and even people that you just met. because a lot of people, they disregard rude individuals. So this way, they will not have any connections with you. Okay? Avoid diminishing their characters. Avoid gossiping about them. Avoid telling making inventions, invent stories, okay, regarding them. You do that, you won't be able to live well with them. I don't know if you ever think about this word humanity. Okay, humanity, there's humanity in everyone. In other words, everyone is valuable. Everyone deserves utmost importance, whether they are rich or poor, literate or illiterate. Okay? The Bible talks about ways to deal with others. In Philippians 2, verses 3 and 4, it reads, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interest of others." Do you want to learn how to live with other people? The Bible even gives certain advice about that. In Romans 12, verse 16, it says, "Live in harmony with one another, and do not be haughty. Readily adjust yourself to people, to things, and give yourself to humble task." So you know exactly certain ways that you should adopt for you to be certain that you're living well with your neighbor, with your family members, with your friends. Okay, so these are the things that we should follow. Okay, a lot of the advice really are useful advice to you and to me if we really want to live well with other people. So what should we do? We should take of our weaknesses, of the actions and attitude that prevent us from being trusted by others and that stop us from being a good friend, a good neighbor, a good colleague, and those attitudes that stop us from living well with other people. I hope those ideas are useful to you and will really trigger you to really become a better person, a better friend, a person who does all he or she can to really impact other people by being really compassionate, by being really reliable for others. Thank you so much for watching this short video. I hope to see you next Saturday for another encouraging topic. Please find me next Saturday on this channel, the Willy Delmas channel, for another video. I hope you will subscribe and you will share. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.